happened, OBS? You made me skip, or you made me fail to capture that entire thing.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Christoph. To deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
What is going on with my internet?
Water. Aneska. Water, I beg of thee. I thirst. I starve.
I am Ekaterina the Wise, Ekaterina the Promethean, Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain, and now thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
Am I now a miserable demon? Stealing blood to live? Damned and cursed to hell? Is this all that remains of noble Christoph?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven.
Hello, team up.
Are we damned?
I don't know if
Nay,
my stream
we
is
are exalted.
quick.
In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us, and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Christoph. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Christoph, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
There is no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
Just on this. Okay, hopefully everything is working fine now. Sorry about that, internet problems. I am newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only to follow thy lead for the present. I submit to thee in all things, I am thine to command. I do not agree to serve thee. I reject thee and shun thy evil works. I take my
I
leave
do
of thee.
not agree to serve thee. I reject thee and shun thy evil works. I take my leave of thee.
Insolent whelp, I forbid it! Tempt not my wrath.
The man he was can do little else, Ekaterina.
The vampire he is must do otherwise, Cosmos.
He will learn, should he survive his own folly.
Thou speakest sagely, Cosmos. Very well, Kristoff. I shall not strike thee down for this one act of disobedience. And if thou leavest now, I shall not move to stop thee. But neither shall I lift my hand to save thee from reaping the fruits of such disobedience.
Then farewell, fair cruelty. I take my leave of thy damnable house and my own damnable unlife. For only in death can I find solace for the loss of my soul.
Such a death would not end thy accursed existence, but curse it even further. Shouldst thou ever meet a wraith, thou would understand that thy present torment is paradise compared to the anguish of those in the Shadowlands. Thou dost owe me a great debt for saving thee from a far greater damnation. And for that debt of life, I desire that thou heed the word of thy mistress Ekaterina, at least until thou hast sense enough to come in out of the sun. Do that, and guard my back on an important mission, and I will consider our account settled. Now, let us return to Ekaterina.
Kristoff, thou must understand that our enemies are legion,
Well,
and
good
none
choice
more
then.
vile than Clan Zamitzi, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Zamitzi. Our first law:
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Kristoff is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's Haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Kristoff is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Kristoff is no Bruja philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well. Kristoff, go thou with Wilhelm Stryker.
Sorry about that.
Trust what he says if thou wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
Where is it? There it is. Just adjusting some things. Oop. Go. Okay. The Nod fragment.
Do not disobey me, child.
Learn thy lessons well.
Oh, my controlling. Oh. Stop with the stutter.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledglings studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christoph. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast, until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
Thou hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
Yeah? Sorry about that. If there even is anyone watching, which I don't think there is. Did I do anything here? No, or are you just telling me about this to tell me about it? Ah, okay, that's how I do that. I forgot about that. I'll deal with all those later. No, not him. Stop making me fucking play as him. I need to go here. I don't think so. Let me see. So I need to go to some bridge, right? First thing. Okay, I think I know where I need to go.
Alas, I am cursed to prey on the living.
Oh shit. Damn it.
Stand forth or face our steel. Attend!
What kind of... Oh, there it goes. Let me just load that. I think that's probably for the best. Oh, yeah, I was going to go this way. So I think it's this way. Nope.
Stand forth or face our steel.
Hey, I was trying to get him. Can I have a turn?
The beast awakens. The beast awakens.
Why won't you bite?
Stand forth or face our steel.
Let's try somebody else. But I have rats, don't I?
I grow faint.
The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood.
I see a
Canst
whole
thou
bunch of
feel
rats.
him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed.
Feed or die, Christoph, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
Only what thou needs, Christophe, no more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Christophe? Do not worry, he'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened.
You already wandered
Most
off.
mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me.
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Anezka.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Anezka.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead. Behold Petrin Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires in Prague.
The monks are vampires?
Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanal know the real master of the monastery.
How do I get in? Ah. Get out of my way.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanal is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
Oh. What'd you do that for? Do I go to there? No. Just walk. Thank you.
abyss with thee!
Yeah, stop running. Haha. Oh, is my inventory full? No. Why don't you just put it in your inventory? Jeez. Oh, to see who it goes to. Oh, okay. I think I remember.
To the abyss with thee!
Feel the cold embrace.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Damn it. I wasn't paying attention.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanol is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
Super secret spy mission. Is there anything in here that I can grab? Oh, well, I didn't see the first time. Sorry if you can hear a loud motorcycle outside. Oh, you bastard! What are you... You dick!
To the abyss with thee!
Now you pick it up? Oh, you don't even have any weapons. You stupid. Okay. Let's try this again.
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Christoph. They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave. Prepare thyself. Their halls are guarded by the walking dead.
The stench of death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
You did.
thy
To
coffin
the abyss
awaits
with thee!
thee, stricken. The grave yawns to swallow thee. We have cut a shroud for you. Come and wear it.
To the abyss with thee! final death to thee, my Canaanite brothers! The oblivion thou seeks is upon thee!
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Looks like you got the final death. Oh, alright.
To the abyss with thee!
Yeah, get him.
To the abyss with thee!
I said get him.
To the abyss with thee!
Stupid design. Oh, let me grab that map first. Oh, actually, think about it. That messed up, didn't it? No. What's that? Hello, Heath. I don't know if you're still there.
Let us go forth and bring the fight to the foe.
Oops. I should have something I forgot. Okay, here it is. Here. On that little rack.
Feel the cold embrace of the tomb.
Ah, okay. So they do have cookies. Oh, the camera is terrible. Stop dodging.
To the abyss with thee!
Ah! Took a couple of years, so. What are you doing? This is still the best one I have. For speed, accuracy, not quite the best for damage, but it's shell. Is there a key to highlight everything? Guess not. Oh! I didn't know there was a mouse look. What does that do? What does it do? I guess I'll check here. Nope. Secret passage. Maybe that opens something in the other room. Oh, I bet that opened the gate over here. No? Oh, it opened this gate. Or door, or whatever.
To the abyss with thee!
Oh, I thought you were dead. Money, money, money. That's a lot of money.
To the abyss with thee!
You should have hide over here, huh?
To the abyss with thee!
To the abyss with thee. I think that enemy got the point. I think that enemy got the point. I think that enemy got the point. What's that? Thought you could hide from me, huh? Nice try. That opened this one, right? Yeah. How fucking convoluted. How are y'all supposed to get out of there?
Thou dost fight thy allies with great zeal, Wilhelm.
I take no pleasure in it. I just do what must be done. The only one I will not fight is Garanal, the leader of the Cappadocians. I chose to strike this night because Garanal and his assistant Sarina have an audience with the Cainite Prince of Prague, Rudolf Brandl, and will not be here.
Ooh, sorry about that. Help, Wilhelm.
To the abyss with thee!
Really? You're gonna fucking limp? You bastard! That didn't do you much good, did it? Oh no, where do you think you're going? To the abyss! With thee! That is where thou must go. Why does this feel like a trap? It might not have been a trap, but sure as hell was disappointing. Damn. Oh, fuck, you exploded.
To the abyss with thee!
Zambu? Zambu muffle? Ah.
More dark worship. Is there no end to the vampiric taste for blasphemy?
Geronald celebrates the transfiguration of death, but I do not share his fondness for the grave. I have died once to become a Cainite, and do not seek to die again.
Thanks for letting us stand there and have a conversation. Actually, you need his blood.
To the abyss with thee!
You should have maybe healed up just a smidgen more before coming back into the fray. Stop it! This is getting old. Thank you. You son of a bitch, just die. Thank you. Now, was that so bloody hard? We'll go this way because it's obviously the right path. Sorry, I'm a lot less talkative than I was earlier. It's getting pretty late. Let me move! care of him, huh? Really? Gonna let her fucking stab me in the back? You suck. Let me move. Why can't I move?
To the abyss with thee!
Damn, but the controls in this game are frustrating. Damn it! I didn't expect you to go through so many, damn.
To the abyss with thee!
Stop running away!
To the abyss with thee!
This isn't the platform, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. That's what I thought. I guess I am out of outdoor space. I'll eat a couple of rats. Oh yeah, I need to get a vambrace so they can't feed on me. Oh, gold. No, not drop. You stupid. Oh, was there a lever in there or something? I think there was. Ah.
An earthen floor blankets this room.
Aye, the Cappadocians do bury their newly embraced in a ritual of death.
Yeah, just come up here.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Somebody just munch on a rat?
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Is that all you buggers? Here, fine, have more blood, damn. Maybe stop getting hit.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Oh, really? They got stuck in your inventory? Stupid. $50 strength. Oof.
Stand thy ground!
Alright, pull this. Stop running away. Give me back your halberd. Whatever. Is that it? Ah.
To the abyss with
Oh shit.
To the abyss with you.
Motherfuckers. Damn, y'all almost got me. Did I hit a femur? All that for a femur. It better be good.
Thou mayest draw forth blood.
No, not you. Aw, Willem! Gonna make you stream. Are you out again? Damn! Okay, if there is anybody watching, I do apologize about that. Oh, you startled me, bastard. Ah, trapped chest. Thankfully it missed me. You okay in there, buddy? Okay. Is there a switch in there I missed? Can I go further this way? That's where we came in at, but... Zoink and yoink. But also kind of frustrating.
To the abyss with thee!
Oh, okay, that explains that. Okay. I wonder why I was ambushed a few times.
Abyss with thee!
Damn.
The hunger is upon me and I must feed.
Die already! Damn!
To the abyss with thee!
They're awfully fast, damn.
To the abyss with thee!
'Tis Garanol's
God damn
time.
it.
Now to find the key that unlocks the secrets of the dead. beast roars within me. Blood. I crave blood.
To the abyss with thee!
A shroud? Come and wear it. Feel the cold embrace of the tomb. Well,
Let me feed off of her. Damn it! At least feed off of her yourself. God damn it. I mean, I would love it if this game had modern controls and sensibilities. This is not where I entered. Well, I mean, yes and no, but... There we go. Thank you for the meal.
we have cut a shroud for thee. Come and wear it.
A key. A key in the form of a finger bone.
Can I use it on that door from earlier? Not like the quest door. There it is. Get out of my way. Damn. I've swung the wrong way. Okay, yeah, that's right. That would explain a lot.
My newest child, Mercurio, hath proved a tainted blessing. Though he is ambitious and untrustworthy, he has added much to the protection of this house. He drinks the power of death with an unquenchable thirst, and could become the greatest student of the grave, but he hath little respect for our ancient alliances with the other Cainites, and could reawaken old feuds. The ungrateful puppy even seeks to seal his crypt from me. Does he not know that I can crack his sealed crypt at any time with my anointed skull of the Lamia? Alas, but I do require Mercurio's aid until such time as I can fathom the secrets of the golem and gain its protection. I would that I had the lore of Rabbi Mordecai ben Judah to aid my experiments, but as I lack the wisdom of the Kabbalists, I would deal with the devil himself in these parlous times.
If Mercurio is charged with the protection of this haven, I wonder that we have not yet faced him.
I would have words with this Mercurio. Venerable Garanal should not have to rely upon an untrustworthy child.
That's really cool looking skull.
What beast once wore this skull upon its neck? I do withdraw. To the abyss with thee!
back. Where did I put my piece? There it is. If there is anybody there, sorry about that. What was I doing? Why did it burst into flame? Oh. Okay, hold on. I just heard a loud random rapping. Here. Okay. Okay, so that. Just getting food. That's this. Where did that come from?
What? How comes thou here?
Why does it cut off their heads?
Flee now, and the great Mercurio will not smite thee.
So, hiding like a rat in a hole, whilst thy kin fight valiantly in defense of thy theft. Thou art a clotpole of a coward.
I hide not. My work is too important. Work thou hast interrupted. I shall crack open the tree of life and uncover all the secrets of death and life.
Canst thou restore mortal life to a vampire?
Canst thou restore mortal life to a vampire?
Soon, very soon, I shall have such secrets. Smite thy Bruja ally, and thou shalt be the first to be restored when the secrets of death are mine.
I did just say.
I shall smite him. Have at thee, Will.
Traitor! Thy treachery gives way to the beast.
Here is thy secret of life. Trusting souls deserve it not.
What? Canst thou...
Nay, thou art false. Give us the nod fragment, or my blade shall teach thee the secrets of death.
Nay, thou art false. Give us the nod fragment, or my blade shall teach thee the secrets of death.
Nay, thou wilt tell Garanol of my theft. 'Tis better I bury thee in a secret grave, with stakes of oak piercing thy hearts, and wraithworms shall hollow out thy noble brows and robust cheeks.
To the abyss with thee!
Ow! That hurts.
The beast awakens.
Son of a bitch!
I am.
What?
I shall tell thee the secret of death and life. Give us the nod fragment, and we shall let thee
I
live.
shall tell thee the secret of death and life. Give us the nod fragment, and we shall let thee live.
Nay, thou wilt tell Garanol of my theft. 'Tis better I bury thee in a secret grave, with stakes of oak piercing thy hearts, and wraithworms shall hollow out thy noble brows and...
To the abyss with thee!
Damn! Well, firstly, let's do this. Fails? Hell, what kind of bullshit is that?
What?
Canst thou? Nay. To the abyss with thee!
No outsiders enter our
How do you fucking fail blood healing? It didn't do any of that before the hundreds of other times I used it. Well, maybe not hundreds.
How comes thou here? Flee now, and the great
I shall. To the abyss with thee!
No!
Beast awakens.
Stop healing, you little shit.
To the abyss with thee! Beast roars within me.
Fucking fuck.
Zariki, that fouling old Patak, fears that I seek to betray him. But he shall not know with a certainty until the last of his sludge blood oozes from his pus-ridden corpse. The old maggot pie needeth my power in defense of his withered haven, and shall overlook my indiscretions. So I must keep his mewling household in a frenzy, defending themselves from aggrieved villains. I shall steal from the beslubbering Bruja to draw their wrath upon him. However, should his crusty majesty plumb the secrets of the golem, he shall need me no longer. So, I shall pollute the rabbi's gall-faced golem with grave rot, making it useless to him. Then shall I drink the old leper's blood before the moon hath fully waned.
Garanal's search for wisdom has not trespassed into our haven. 'Twas his false servant Mercurio. We were fortunate to find the fragment before another clan could learn of it. Others might not have spared Garanal in the search.
Yeah, but we did kind of butcher his entire household.
The signs of Gehenna, Canto 4. So too, our grandsires will rise from the ground. They will break their fast on the first part of us. They will consume us whole.
What means this dire portent?
This is a great secret, known to a few wise vampires. The Book of Nod tells us that the 13 ancient founders of the vampire clans will one day rise from their age-old sleep. When these antediluvians emerge from torpor, they shall fall upon us, their descendants, and gorge their unholy thirst upon our blood. The day they rise is called Gehenna, or the Winnowing, and it signals the end of all that is. We know not how to prevent it, but even now Ekaterina searches for a way.
Why didst thou not tell me of this? With such evil barking at our heels, we must hasten our work.
Forgive us. Most young Cainites are not ready to hear it. They mistrust their sire, and that we cannot have.
I hope I can remember the what. Yeah. Nope, this way. If I remember correctly, we shall see.
We must hurry. Dawn approaches. The sun is a destroyer now, Christoph. Remember this. During the day, thou must find a place to rest where no sunlight can enter. Let us return to the university, where Katerina shall surely celebrate our triumph.
I cannot share thy pleasure over such a deed.
Come now. Before thy embrace, did thou not slay evil creatures? Behold, thy mission survives even thy death.
That is scant solace for the loss of my soul.
Thou dost brood too much upon events thou cannot change, Christoph. Seek consolation in our Promethean mission. Bury thy woe in the blood-drenched soil of battle. I have found that the fury of war weaves enchantments that soothe even the most troubled heart, kindred and kind alike.
I well know the seduction of warfare.
Then thou knowest the joy of cutting a bloody swath through thy foeman.
The only joy I felt was in doing the work of heaven as a soldier of God. I have done nothing to warrant this fallen state. How can God allow men to become demons? How can God snatch away the promise of salvation?
God allows the innocent child on the battlefield to cry and does nothing. So why should God prevent the misery of a killer like unto thee?
I do not know. I have not considered these things.
Come, I promise thee a trip to the convent, but make haste. Dawn comes quickly.
Christoph,
Oh, and I bet if I had betrayed him.
my love?
Thou art accursed, if Christoph be thy love.
Nay, do not go, my lord. Let me look upon thee. Good my lord, forgive me. I was filled with fright to behold thee. Thy comely face is now sicklied over with a pale cast, and I scarcely recognized thee. Forgive me. Thou hast been gone so long, we feared for thy life.
Thou feared aright, for I am dead to the world, and my soul is lost.
Do I behold a ghost? Nay. I touch thy arm, and I know
haven't touched
thou
my
art flesh
arm.
and blood.
Not flesh, only blood.
My lord, thy words do fill my heart with fear, and I tremble. Good my lord, why dost thou look so strangely upon me?
My mind is filled with thoughts of such base villainy. My hunger for thee is stronger now than when my heart did pump its own warm blood.
I know not what misfortune weighs so heavily upon thy soul, or has driven the rosy warmth from thy cheek, but the heavenly powers can banish all such darkness.
Should they banish this darkness, they would banish all that is left of me.
Say not so. My lord, I know thy heart, and thy soul is pure.
My heart, my soul. Thy words torment me with remembrance of all that I have lost. I was a fool to have come here. I must never return to a house of God.
Nay, I pray thee stay. My honored lord, thy soul is in peril.
My honored lady, my soul is lost. My cause is doomed, and I am damned. I go. I will not look upon thee again.
Then I pray thee, my lord, receive this token of me. 'Tis but a small amulet of St. Jude. Thou didst give it me, and it hath soothed the pangs of mine own heart that began when first I beheld thee, and a desperate, hopeless love did grow in my breast. Mayhap it will be some consolation to thy doomed cause.
Art thou deaf, woman? My cause is lost!
Therefore do I offer thee the amulet of Jude, patron saint of lost causes.
Oh.
God.
Now, sweet heavens, guide him.
He hath taken me. He hath taken the best of me and left nothing but a shell. In his home of bone, in his halls of skin. Behind his walls of flesh, he hath taken all I had. I walked, and under my feet the floor did quiver. I looked.
I'm sorry. You've got interesting stuff to say, but you take a very long time to say it. And I'm needing to hop off. If there is anybody there, thank you for joining me. And we shall continue this possibly on the morrow. Thank you.